Greetings, fellow citizens, Shelby County. I'm Dr. Bruce Randolph. I'm the health officer. I'd like to just share the update in terms of our data and like to share some slides if we can. So we're reporting today 143,267 cases that we've experienced during this pandemic. Today, the new cases are 294. This is down from 350 this time last week and 423 2 weeks ago. The 7-day average of cases per day is now 237. The average continues a downward trend from 302 this time last week and 399 2 weeks ago. We also continue to watch the pediatric cases closely, and today we report 823 active pediatric cases, which is down from 1,140 last week and 1,788 2 weeks ago. Pediatric cases comprise 30% of all the cases. However, this is down from the 31.4% and the 33.4% 2 weeks ago. So pediatric cases are showing a downward trend as well. Next slide. And so our test positivity rate continues to decrease. It is down to 6.9%. That means 6.9% of the tests performed are positive. This is down from 8.5% last week and 10.6% 2 weeks ago. Next slide, please. Our effective reproduction number, which is a measure of the transmission of the virus, is down to 0.74. This is the lowest that it's been since the pandemic. And what this means is that the virus is no longer being transmitted whenever the effective reproduction rate is below 1. And our current reproductive rate is 0.74. Next slide, please. When we look at our active cases by their age, we can still see in all age categories a downward trend compared to a week ago. However, we also see that still the rates are high among our pediatric population, 0 to 17. We are hoping that the downward trend will continue and that number will even get lower once we get the vaccine on board for even the younger age group. Next slide, please. This slide really depicts the fact that we have our highest concentration of cases in the zip codes that have the lowest vaccination rates. So it's pointing to the fact, another way of looking at this is that our lowest active cases are in the areas where we have our highest vaccination rates. Therefore, it is very reported, and this slide provides the evidence that getting vaccinated leads to decreased cases. So we really encourage everyone to get vaccinated, and we're paying special attention to those areas that have low vaccination rates. Next slide, please. As you well know, that we had set our goal to be 70% of the population to receive at least one dose of the vaccine. Currently, we have 52, almost 53% of the population that have received at least one dose. And we have 44% that have been fully vaccinated.